Difficulties here. Got already a few seconds into the game, half a minute maybe. If you're just tuning in, Waterloo JV dropped. That was offsides. Dropped a bad one, 8-3 to the Saints. Hopefully this one turns out a little bit better. I think we're good to go. Somebody chime in, let me know, see if, let me know that we got good sound. Duke sends it in, hard wrap behind Graveman. Buchan there to push it in. Might take a second. It says I'm live. He pulled it up. He said we're live. He said, oh. What? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Braden just checked it. Rasty set to take the draw. Tied up. Buchan kicks it to the corner. Lowe will bring it across the red line. He's going to send it in. Take a bump as he does. Kale looking for somebody in front. Buchan just wide. Buchan to Buchan. Foot race for Rowe. Rowe leaves it for Rasty. Rasty looking for Buchan. Buchan tries to gather up from behind him. Dubuque kicks it back in. Carter now below the goal line. Up to Loeb. Loeb cross ice. Had it deflected. Kale chips it in. He's going to go for a line change. Through the skates of Reichertz. Big hit by Caldwell. Also gets a clear. Back to Harn. Harn takes a look, sends it up the boards. Trying to chip it out. Reichertz can't gather it up. Dubuque sends it in cross ice. Tompkins hits the brakes. Comes back the other way. Loses control for just a second. Reichertz chips it free. No icing. To Bushbaum. Bushbaum to Reichertz. Can't hold on to it. All alone in the crease. Reichertz couldn't hold on to the pass coming through. Reichertz once again has it poked off his stick. Tompkins steps in. He's going to work into the slot. Can't get a shot off. Harassed all the way through. Buchan sends one in. Pad save for Shell. Tompkins holds the line. Hilds drops in. He's shucked off. Dubuque back the other way. They're going to send one in. Graveman lets out a rebound. Rasty kicks it back into the neutral zone across the red line. Dubuque back in. Another pad save let out by Graveman. That one's going to be kicked up in the neutral zone. Icing is going to be the call. Back to the Waterloo zone. Thanks, Haley. Appreciate your input. Glad we could get it going for everybody. Sorry for the mishap. Caldwell wins it back. Rose sends it around looking for Buchan. Odd bounce off the dasher. Down below the goal line. Loeb with a little spin moves has the puck set on his stick. Dubuque with a quick turn off the boards. Held in by Dubuque. Shot wide. Caldwell on the far side. Rowe double team behind the net. Leaves an extra body. Caldwell and Buchan up the ice. Buchan pulls up short, sends one around for Loeb. Kicked a little further. Buchan pinches and holds his own. Up and out. That's going to be icing on Dubuque. Back into the Dubuque zone. To the left of Shell. Now this is a mix-up. Racy Reichert's bush bomb. Out in front. Reichert's trying to put one in, tuck one in short side. Couldn't get it gathered up. Dubuque makes a quick move. That was going to stay in the corner. Racy's he's going to get to it. Tries to send one in. Bushbaum steps in, has his stick popped. Nice little touch by Harn. Caldwell steps in looking to pick a pocket. Back to the corner by Tompkins. Buchan pressured out. Has a pocket picked, has Caldwell in front, shot. Blocker save, I believe, by Shell. That one popped straight up in the air, came down right next to him. Glove down by Graveman. 10:49 left to go in the first. Warriors win it back. Hard wrap by, maybe by Loeb. Buchan all alone in front. Quick glove save by Shell. Waterloo will take a shift change. Hall, Racy, Hild, Buchan, and Rowe. Hild gets a stick on it, shuts it down. Carter Buchan holds his own. He's going to push it towards the net. That was going to travel wide and around to the far side. Up and out. Back to icing for Dubuque. Face off on the opposite side this time. Racy won it back. Waterloo can't keep hold of it. Dubuque through the neutral zone. Offsides. Rowe kicks it, tries to kick it into the offensive zone for Waterloo. High stick. Hall's going to pick it up. He'll drop in with Bushbaum. Stick save for Shell. Seriously? That is the softest call for varsity hockey I've ever seen. Hall's going to take 2 for roughing. Shots even at 4. That's all right. We work best on power on penalty kills. See if we can work for another shorty. Worked down low by Dubuque. To the far side, Buchan's going to chase. Buchan, Caldwell, Reichert's at Harn. Walking the goal line, trying to step in. Cale Buchan to come away that has Reichert's on the side. He's going to walk into the slot. Hooked. No call on the hooking. Had his stick held clear up in the air. get a body on that. Into the slot, another body. Harn got a leg on it, looked like. Waterloo keeping Dubuque at bay. That one tipped in front. Dubuque up by 1. Loeb, Caldwell, Buchan. Buchan and Rowe. Caldwell looking to push it through. Rowe tries to get it a little bit further. Dubuque on the close boards. Rowe behind his own net, pulls up short. Hits the brakes. He's going to take a look on the far side. Nobody home. Dubuque steps in. Loeb looking to chip it around. Caldwell can't get a stick on it. Fluttering puck towards Graveman. Carter to Kale. Carter to Caldwell. Offsides. Waterloo has to retreat. Dubuque will come away with it. Big hit by Caldwell. Harn will bring it up. He's going to be driven off the puck. Reichert sends it to the middle. Caldwell trying to chip it around the last defenseman. Couldn't get it to go. Harn over to Buchan on the far side. Has Reichert's breaking. Shot blocked in front. Never made it to Shell. Chipped around. Racy with poke check into the corner. Tompkins gathers it up. Tries to hit Buchan. Leads him just a little bit too far. To tighten this play up a little bit. Shot off the post. Kale will try to chip it deep. Can't get it. Pushed it in the zone. He's all alone. Trying to work for a shot. Has Racy breaking through the slot. Down low. Hall breaks in. Tompkins holds his own for just a second. Comes back out. Hall to the far side for Hild. Hild sends it to the far corner. Racy will chase it. Doesn't get there in time. Around behind Shell. And out. That one's going to be chipped deep. Graveman will have to come out and play it. Rose steps in to block off his goalie from a charging Saint. 6.5 left to go. Waterloo trailing by 1. Dubuque kick from the circle. One to the far side. Great pad save for Graveman. Round behind, they're going to work it back the same way. Hill trying to get a stick on a high slot to the far side. Shot wide. Spinorama. Shot comes in wide. That one's going to sent right back in, deflected in front. Racy's working for it. Just brings it to the corner. Over to Buchan. Buchan through the neutral zone. Back to a regular shift now. Caldwell gets it caught in his gear. He's going to come away with it. Reichert sends one in. Right to the chest protector of Shell. He'll get a cover. Caldwell sets to take the face off. Wins it back to Harn. Harn takes a look. Fakes one shot. 2-on-1 in the corner. He leaves it for Bushbaum. Bushbaum can't gather it up. Back the other way. Reichert's trying to get there. Off the glass and out. All the way past Harn. It's going to be a foot race. Tompkins comes away with it high off the glass. Right to a Dubuque stick. Picked by Caldwell. Caldwell can't gather it back up. Pass intercepted. It's like he didn't even look to where he was passing. He just stepped right in. Caldwell once again off the glass and out. Cross ice pass back in. A little bit of pressure by Loeb. Sent down below the goal line. Grayman gets a stick on it. Tompkins comes away with it. Harn takes a look. Quite sure where that was going, but Kale loses it just off of his stick. Lowe with a quick shot. Buchan dropped it for Rasty. Stayed behind the goal line. And Kale almost had a pocket picked. Buchan knocks him off of his line. Rowe steps in. Waterloo's going on a power play. 2 minutes for cross-checking on Dubuque. .341 left to go. Waterloo on a power play. That's going to be Caldwell, Buchan, Rasty, and Harn. Dubuque's going to win it back. Can't get it clear. Caldwell and Buchan play catch. Buchan takes a look. Tries to work it down below. Loses footing. Rasty tries to push it a little deeper. Tied up in the corner. Rasty will come away with it. Up to Caldwell. Caldwell across for Harn. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell can't hold on to it. Buchan will pick it up. Shot comes in. Buchan standing in front, gets knocked off his feet. Tied up on the play, Buchan and Buchan looking to pick it out of there. Harn holds his own. He's going to walk right in. Shot just wide. Caldwell in front. Caldwell and Harn will trade places. Harn walks all the way around. Shot in the middle. Buchan with the rebound goal. Shot by Caldwell. Rebound to Cale Buchan. Another shot came in. Another rebound. Carter Buchan puts it away. Ties it up at ones. Dubuque wins the draw. D-to-D pass. They're going to chip it in. Roll, chase. Up to the point. Bush bomb, Reichert's. Reichert's hits the brakes. Shot comes in. Shell will hold on. It's gonna running all sorts of weird lines tonight. Bushbaum sends one in. Another quick save by Shell. Caldwell set to take the draw. Dubuque will come away with it. Carter Buchan trying to get to it. Over to Bushbaum. Bushbaum trying to chip it out. Stuck in the skates. I was going to travel back below the goal line. Up to Caldwell. Caldwell with a little bit of room, trying to tuck it around the defenseman. Couldn't get it to go. Still stuck in the Dubuque zone. Rowe around behind Graveman to Bushbaum. Bushbaum looking to chip it up to Caldwell. And we're going to get an icing call. Not sure I agree with that. It was close. Back into the Waterloo zone. Buchan low Bracey. And that looks like Tompkins and Harn are going to be your D-men. 1:30 left to go. Shots even at 10. Score even at 1. Shot comes in high. Bracey gloves it down. Has some room. I had Kale in the zone breaking through. Trying to head low with a slot. He couldn't gather it up and get a shot. Got to get a body on him. Don't let him get a shot off. Harn blocks a shot in front. Don't let him walk in. Back up to the point. Back down low. Couple of tips into the corner. Into the slot. Shot comes in. Glove save for Graveman. I say 2 minutes for charging.
I would.
He had it. There's no reason for you to skate in like that.
Well, I'm with
Bushbaum trying to drag it out of the zone. Can't get it to go. Paddled away by Graveman. Caldwell trying to clear the zone. 30 seconds. Bushbaum to Caldwell. Caldwell walks around, has it poked off of his stick, can't gather it up. Still looking for it, still loose. Oh, what a quick whistle. That puck was still loose in front. Yep. Both ways. Both ways. If you got a white jersey on, it's the fastest whistle in the West for a penalty. 19 seconds in the Dubuque zone. Reichert's, Caldwell, and Buchan. Buchan upended on the play. Get to him. High shot comes in, hit Graceman in the chest. He'll grab it and hold on. Switch one out. Caldwell tied up. Hard wrap. Looking for Buchan. That one's going to be icing. End of the period. We'll be back about 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes with fresh sheet of ice, some fresh bodies, hopefully a couple more goals. Back to Young Arena, second period action. 17 minutes on the board. Tied 1-1. Shots pretty even. 13 for Dubuque and 11 for Waterloo. Must be waiting for the ice to freeze up a little more. Low, Buchan, Racy, Tompkins, and Harn start off your second period. Dubuque wins it back to start the second. Up and across into the slot, into the skates of Carter Tompkins. Trying to find Buchan and turn the corner. Tompkins looking to clear, can't. Pass into the slot, deflected. Racy's going to bring it out with some speed up to Buchan. Buchan looking for somebody out front, finds nobody, can't get a pass. Work behind the net. Caldwell into the corner. Hard wrap for Dubuque. Tompkins once again, he's looking to clear, harass on the play. Caldwell to Buchan. Buchan will send it in below the goal line. Oh my gosh, are you serious? No. Was it Fox? I thought Leland called it. Regardless, wow. Okay. Caldwell wins it over to Bushbaum. Bushbaum fans on it trying to clear. Caldwell tries to push it out. Over to Reicherts. Reicherts has it knocked off of his stick. Patty cake in the neutral zone. Dubuque walks it in. Rowe gets a body. Somebody got a body on it, whoever was in the slot. Reicherts will chase. To Bushbaum. One-timer, can't get it to go. Had a body in front. Caldwell looking for somebody out front. Buchan tied up. Pass deflected up to Caldwell. Caldwell can't hold on to a hot pass coming through the neutral zone. A lot of mishandles. Ends up deep in the Dubuque zone. Racy chases to the far side. Harn picks the pocket, looking to get it to somebody. It's like Racy will come away with it. Racy to Harn. Harn will bring it up. Around the outside. 4-on-2. Caldwell gets a shot, but that's going to be in the bodies as they collapse through. Harn with a quick fake around the outside. Oh, they hit the linesman as it tried to enter the zone. Tompkins chips it back into the neutral zone. Hill will chase. Dubuque sends it back in. Harn, hard wrap. That one's going to be sent all the way out and around. Icing called. Buchan just a little too late on the chase. 13:33 left in the second. Caldwell wins it back. Hard wrap looking for Kale. Kale can't gather it up. Dubuque holds his own. Down below the goal line. Dubuque takes it back out. Doing a lot of following tonight. Buchan up to Loeb. Loeb to Buchan. Quick shot. That's going to stay inside the zone. Change up some personnel. Rasty pushed it through. Reichertz picks it up on the inboards. Dubuque pushes it back into the corner. Bushbaum can't gather it up. Dubuque back the other way. Touch pass and a shot. Just wide. Into the slot off of the skates of Grady Rowe. Grady with a mediocre wrap. Bushbaum trying to push it out. Can't. Onto the stick of Reichertz. Reichertz tries to jump around a forward. Racy with a couple of touches. Tries to break around. One-on-one. Carter Buchan lays out. Shut down any kind of a pass to come across the crease, but got a backhanded shot off. Bounced oddly off of Graveman's glove, landed in a pad. Looks like we're going to have Loeb, Buchan, Caldwell, Harn, and hard off the glass, looking for Loeb. Down below the goal line, Tompkins will pick it up. Chipped around for Loeb. Loeb looking for an exit. Found Buchan. Buchan's pass intercepted. Stretch pass for Caldwell. Harn holds his own. Finds Caldwell. Caldwell can't settle it down. Tries to send it back into the slot. Buchan wires it back in on Shell. Tompkins trying to work through. That one's going to go back outside, just outside the Waterloo zone. Dubuque in offsides. Just under 11. Reichert tries to step through. Bushbaum will chase. Overskates the defense just a little bit. Rowe kicks it back in. Back up and around. Reichert chips it loose into his skates. What was that? That's holding, isn't it? That was the same as last game. Basically rode him down and had his head pinned down. Either got to clear it or let him get it. Shot travels just wide. Rowe trying to clear. Can't get to it. Buchan sends it the length of the ice. Reichert's out of gas. Travels just into the zone. Blocker save, big rebound. Hild will pick it up. Across the red line and in to the close boards. He's driven to the boards. Caldwell finds Hall. Hall can't gather it up. Couldn't get a shot off. Caldwell chips it in deep. Hild and Hall will chase. To the far side. Back to the middle. Pass intercepted by Caldwell. Tries to step around a forward that dropped back. Chest protector save for Graveman. Kind of a fluffy shot. Came in, easy stop for Graveman. Waterloo with 6 attackers and a goalie. One will come off. Harn with a hard wrap for Buchan. Has Buchan in stride. One to beat. Has Rasty in the slot. Pass to Harn deflected. That one's going to be a foot race. Oh yeah. Looked like he might have been at least a full stride offsides. Right? Waterloo wins it back. Stretch pass looking for Cale Buchan on the far side. I don't know if he couldn't see it. Shot comes in, sticked away into the protected netting on the outside. Buchan and Rowe defense. Caldwell, Bushbaum, Reicherts. Caldwell wins it to the far side. Dubuque takes over. Looking for Bushbaum. Gets a clear, but not for long. Dubuque intercepts and sends it back the other way. Carter Butte, traveled just up and over top of the net. Another pass intercepted. Waterloo touches up the offsides, drops back in. Patty Cake in the neutral zone. And gets behind the Waterloo defense. Can't handle a hot pass coming through. Caldwell from behind his own net. He'll bring it all the way up. Shot deflected off of Loeb with a odd backhand shot. Dubuque will come away with a hard wrap. That one's going to come all the way out. Breaking through center ice. Shoveled off the side of the net to the far side down below. Pass travels outside the zone. Buchan can't get there to gather it up. Harn takes a look. In the neutral zone for Buchan. He's got 2 to beat. Buchan tries to get cute, tuck it between his legs. Still has control, still pining for it. Dubuque will come away with it. Little fluffy pass to the neutral zone. Glove down by Harn. Sent back out and around. Harn will pick it up just outside the blue line, sends it back in. Kale comes for a shift change. Loeb with some pressure. Harn shuts down the drive. Hill can't quite get to it. That's one thing I'll give these Dubuque skaters. They are fast and they keep moving. Conditioning in Dubuque must be a lot different than conditioning here. Back through center ice, off the skates of Tompkins, into the slot. Shot well wide. Tompkins staples a man to the boards. Hall clears, no icing. Caldwell forecheck. Harn comes away with it. Upended. Caldwell and Bushbaum get tangled up. Dubuque sends it back the other, or takes it back the other way. 3-on-1 into the corner. Caldwell chips it through. To the point. Cross the slot. Not much happening. Nobody there. Man, Dubuque they just come away with everything. Poked out of the zone by Hall. Dubuque has to retreat back to center ice. Hall steps over with a little bit of pressure. Caldwell and Tompkins both step in. Too many people wanting to hit somebody. Left a couple bodies in front of the net. Graveman lost the stick. 1, 2, 3 shots and it's in. Dubuque back up by 1. Centering pass, nobody home. Travels just outside the zone. Rowe steals the pass. He's going to send it back across. Cale Buchan drops in. Extension pass broken up, but not good enough. Dubuque threads the needle, finds a way past the Waterloo defense. Carter Buchan got a stick on it, but not enough. Time to tighten it up a little bit. Things are looking sloppy. Caldwell wins it back well past Tompkins. He'll have to retreat and pick it up. Dubuque is just on everything, and we can't make a pass. Caldwell's going to win the foot race. Can't keep it on his stick. Reichertz turns in. Bushbaum tries to get a stick on it. Can't keep the zone. Step up. Gotta play a little bit harder. Into the zone. Back the other way. Harn throwing a little bit of weight around. Buchan throws a little weight around. Now we're going to get a penalty. Buchan comes away with it. Still looking for somebody out front. Waterloo will go on a power play. Got 2 unanswered goals we got to make up for. .217 left to go in the second. Waterloo's starting to look a little flat. Might see some extra conditioning in their future. Two and a 10 for head contact. He came up pretty high. Yep. Waiting for somebody to go over. Wait a minute, they need 2 in the box. Oh. Wow, no hook on that? Harn kicks it to the far side. Buchan trying to push it further into the zone. Caldwell takes control over to Harn. Harn sends one in. Got to get there. Boy, oh boy. Playing look pretty fluffy. Sidesteps, glove save. Buchan ends up on his back in front of the net. Racy, Buchan, Harn, and Caldwell. Buchan comes away with it, pushes it up to Harn. Carter Buchan can't hold on to it. That was going to travel to the midboards. Harn will gather it up. Cross ice for Kale. To Caldwell. Caldwell pushes it to the corner, and that one's going to be sent right back out. Oh, Kale Buchan holds his own. To Harn. Caldwell can't hold on to it. 1 minute left in the period. He's going to send it down around the backside for Carter Buchan. Leaves it for Kale Buchan. Pass intercepted. Come on, boys. Racy tries to bring it in, has it poked off his stick. Caldwell takes a look. He's going to circle around. Had Buchan in the slot, couldn't get it to him. Racy back to the outside. Caldwell to Buchan. Buchan trying to poke it through. Puck still loose. Was there a whistle? I thought I heard a whistle. Well, that'll do it for number 2. Waterloo flat towards the end of the second period. And it'll cost them 2 goals. They'll have to come back and find another gear in the third period. Be back in about 12. All right, back to Young Arena. Last 17. Warriors trail by 2. Don't do that. Don't do that. Waterloo comes away with it. Off the glass and in. Automatic turnover for Waterloo. Loeb picks it up on the midboards. Sends it towards the net. Nobody home. Dubuque picks it up. Caldwell to Loeb. Loeb tries to find it. Tries to kick it towards the net. Another turnover. Back the other way. Icing waved off. Nobody's going to get to it. That's lazy hockey. Uh-oh. Again. Loeb looking for Buchan. Buchan's got one to beat. Walks in the slot. Shot high and wide. Loeb keeps in the corner, kicks it back into the slot. Nobody home. Carter Buchan off the boards. Looking for Bushbaum, I believe. Bushbaum's going to send it back in. One more turnover. Icing on Dubuque. Dubuque's icing is about the only way we can keep it in the zone. Dubuque wins it back. Reicherts picks pockets that leave it for Carter turns the corner. Up the far boards. Meets some resistance as he tries to enter the zone. And icing once again on Dubuque. Caldwell to the far side. Loeb tries to jam it towards the net. Cross ice for Harn. Harn sends one in, deflected in front by Loeb. Pops right into the glove of Shell. He'll hold on. 2 minutes gone in the third. Caldwell to Loeb. Loeb tries to wire one through. That one's going to be deflected off of a body. Dubuque up and out. That one's going to be sent below the goal line around the back side of the net. Oh, Loeb trying to hold on to it. Harn comes away with it. Trying to find Caldwell. Caldwell separated a little bit. Pass intercepted by, or deflected rather, by Tompkins. Caldwell walks in. Glove save for Shell. Rasty wins it back. Rowe to Buchan. Buchan walks it in. Nobody on the backside. Dubuque to the far side and out. Leaves it for Hild. Hild has it taken away. Rasty kicks it to the corner and clears the zone. Dubuque back the other way. Rowe can't keep it on his stick as he exits. They ran into each other. That's what a bogus call. You saw him pull up. Man. And it's no different than any other crap that's been going on tonight that hasn't been called. I don't even have words for refereeing in this. Nice glove save by Graveman. Caldwell set to take the draw. Wins it to the boards. He's gonna try to poke it out. Gets it to the blue line. Harn, a little bit of room over to Buchan. Buchan's got one to beat. Tries to tuck it around and can't. Working all by himself. Sends it back in the other way. Shell steps out to play it. Little pressure. Don't let him. Nice poke by Buchan. It sends it back the other way. Offsides on Dubuque. Reichert's almost had it picked. Dubuque works it down low. Rowe picks it up, sends it around. And he clears. 25 seconds left to go in the Buchan penalty. Caldwell to the far side. Tied up. Poked it loose. Dubuque will send it in deep. Stretch pass for Buchan. That's going to be icing. Not even close to a pass. He just needs to break through the middle instead of being on the far side. Have maybe a little bit more room to work. One back, Caldwell. Loeb looking for Buchan on the far side. Can't gather it up. Grayman will hold on. Waterloo still looking pretty flat. Need to find the gas pedal. It's like we're all brakes. Now all we need is a fluffy steering wheel to go with it. Buchan trying to drive through two. Caldwell picks it up. Walks all the way in. Oh my gosh, how long are you going to take to shoot it? Breaking up by Rowe. And we're going to get an offsides call. Rowe went down hard. Two players get up slow. This is hard to watch tonight. Tompkins takes it through center ice. Chips it in deep. Reichertz will chase. Pokes it free. Comes out just to the side of Shell. Dubuque stretch pass ends up in an icing. Bushbaum trying to chip it in front, had Rasty and Reichertz in the slot. Poked off of Rasty's stick. Cross ice pass. Oh my Lanta. Nice glove save by Graveman. Buchan, Caldwell, and Loeb. Another stretch pass for Buchan. He's going to have to get there. He does. Has Loeb in front. Can't gather it up. Caldwell gets a shot well wide. A lot of patty cake. Got to control it, boys. Harn had it picked once or twice, 3 times. Harn will bring it in. Loeb in front. Backhand. Still loose. Surprised they didn't get a whistle on it. Buchan takes an elbow. Couple high shots up front. Loeb comes away with it. Has Harn in front. Shot. Pad save, back to the inboards. Looking again. Tipped. Tompkins knocks it down low. Stopped by Harn. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell up to the high slot. Over the stick of Tompkins. Tompkins got to get to it. Chips it into no man's land. Another turnover for Waterloo. Up around Tompkins out from in front of his own net. Hild will chase. To center ice. Rowe walks around. Off of the inboards. Back through. Centering pass. Hild can't clear. I'm going to start counting misfires. We've had so many of those. Misfires, missed passes. Passes off of your tape. Back to fundamentals, boys. Surprised they didn't say that was a close enough on the far side. Keep it going. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Waterloo showing a little bit of signs of life. Harn sends one deflected up into the netting. Faceoff stays inside the zone. Rasty getting jiggy with it at the faceoff. Reichert sends one towards his net. He'll pick it back up, trying to find a centering. Found Bushman. That one was deflected off a Dubuque body. Shell's had enough chasing. It gets a glove on it. Caldwell wins it back. Harn sends one in. Blocker save. Tompkins keeps it in on the far side. Buchan chases behind the net. Can't get to it. Tape-to-tape pass. He's going to walk in. Deflected up high. Dubuque comes away with it again. We got to take control. Man, oh man. Caldwell, Buchan, Loeb, and Rowe. One back. Rowe swings it around for Buchan in stride. Caldwell through the slot, has it poked off of his stick. Dubuque back the other way. Carter trying to find Kale on the far side. Carter Buchan threw a couple. Has it poked off of his stick. Dubuque takes back over. Off the inboard, Rowe takes it. Up to Reichers through center ice. 3-on-2. Didn't hurry. Oh! Shell comes up with a big save. Back down to Rasty. Rasty's pinned to the boards. Nobody breaking to the slot. Oh! Tompkins comes in. Couldn't get a stick on it. Loeb skates over top of it. Five and a half left to go in the third. Waterloo needs to find some sort of an answer. Caldwell looking to pick a pocket. That one's going to be ejected into the stands. Waterloo's making a bunch of changes, trying to find the right combination tonight. Another pass intercepted. Hall can't find Buchan. Another Dubuque stick in the way. That one's going to be up and out. Back to the far side. Hill post to the corner. Shot just wide. Reichertz and Rasty. Rasty tied up. Has a puck knocked off his stick. Reichertz can't gather it back up. Rasty leaves it for Reichertz. Reichertz leaves it for nobody. Back in front. Up to the point, Rose sends one in. That one's going to be off of Loeb in front. Loeb trying to come away, trying to pick it up. Centering pass. Rowe got to it. That one sent in just past Graveman. Buchan driven off the play. Nice poke check by Carter Buchan. Timeout Waterloo. Last 3 minutes. We'll be back just a minute after the timeout. Face off just outside the zone. Dubuque wins it back. Buchanan and Lowe both skate over top of it. Just how they charge like that is it's just crazy. That's one of the first tape-to-tape passes I've seen. Puck still loose. Great look as Caldwell centers through. Jeepers. Oh my gosh. Deflected off some skates. Waterloo with an empty net. 6 attackers. What are we doing out there? Carter Buchanan finds his brother. He's going to try and walk through. Sliding through. That's going to be icing. Face off back into the Dubuque zone. One to the side. Pinned at the boards. Racy works down low. Reichert's working to the corner, trying to find Bushbaum. That one's gonna be in. Woo! Just to the outside. One back, that one's going to jump out of the zone. Carter Buchanan back to pick it up. Twist and turn, he'll bring it in the neutral zone. Finds Caldwell. Caldwell looking for somebody in the slot. Can't gather it up. Buchanan to Caldwell. Caldwell to Reichert's, just wide. 1 minute left to go. Hit a body in front. Jumps over Buchanan's stick. Waterloo just can't find an answer. Both JV and varsity are going to drop games to Dubuque this time. They're not in second or third place for no reason, though. I mean, they're obviously a good team. Skated through him. See you later, man. Appreciate you coming. .54 seconds. Dubuque with a late shift change. Waterloo pulled the goalie once again. I guess why not at this point? Buchanan into the slot. Shot, goal! Carter Buchanan with 2 goals tonight. Waterloo's going to leave 6 attackers out. Cale Buchanan chips it around. Going to meet some resistance in the corner. Harn holds the line. .30 seconds to go. Buchan on the far side trying to work through. Isn't that interference? Sure looks like it to me. Why not interference there? Same play, right? You could call interference for whatever you wanted. And that'll do it. Horrible. Well, we'll be back this on Saturday down in Ames. We'll have a pair down there. 6 and 8, I believe, are the game times. Come back and check us out if you can't make it down to Ames. Thanks for watching.